You guys. Hi. I just got in a crazy workout with my trainer. Woo! It was not a joke. It was not a joke. So, while I am still catching up to myself, I just want to get on with a fresh, raw, authentic, while my mind is still kind of like on the abs I was still trying to push through. I really want to encourage you guys, if you have never had a trainer before, or you can get a workout partner, or you can at least sign up for like a 24-hour fitness or a Planet, what is it called? Planet Fitness. I don't know if they have classes there. I've never had them before. Or LA Fitness. There just needs to be some kind of like, I would just suggest this, some kind of like either training session or class where you're getting pushed. Because I feel like a lot of times we think we're pushing ourselves when we're working out by ourselves, especially if we're in the beginner fitness. We're like, okay, cool, we're doing our lunges. Okay, we see someone else doing squats, we do squats. Okay, we see someone else doing this workout from Instagram, we do that. But like, I'm really realizing this year for the first time in my life that I actually know how to push myself now. And the reason why I am like realizing this is because I can tell now that I have a trainer. Number one, if you can invest in a trainer, I really think it's smart, just to like, even if you do it for 90 days, just to like get your form down, get your, just tighten up on some things. If you can, it's like an investment. It's like, if you buy a school, like a class for education, or, whether you invest in a vacation because you need to relax so you can go back to work. I mean, it's, so just, that's a side note. But because I get pushed so hard by my trainer, I'm realizing that when I work out by myself, I'm just not pushing myself that hard. So I ask these different like social media sensation, bodybuilder, kind of like viral video type of sensations, like the real deal back in the day bodybuilders, when you were just doing it for true competitions, and not just to gain followers and stuff like that. I was like, how did you push yourself? Like, did you only really push yourself when you were with your trainer, or did you, like, what did you do? And he was like, his answer was this. He was like, you have to get mad. Like, you have to really like get your music on and get mad. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to get mad, like, and knock myself out of like a peaceful state. But that's his version of what I'm about to say. What basically he's saying is like, you have to alter your state of mind when you're working out. Like, if you're going to get in a 10-minute workout, like, you need to like get into an altered state so that way you really get the maximum benefit from that particular workout. So for me, we have the music going, we're working out outside, so I see the trees. And I was a caregiver for my grandmother, and she had dementia for a long time, but I took care of her for 5 years, up until literally her last breath. And I just remember her like fighting so hard, for certain moments of her life, like whether it was just a sit up or, even her last breaths, like it was like her body was like fighting to like survive, right? And so I just kind of like put myself in these moments of like watching my grandma. So for me, that's like my version of getting mad. Like I remember like she just was literally fighting for her life, and I'm just fighting to get through this workout. But like I could get through the workout. Like most people could probably do an average lunge, an average sit up, an average squat. But I was like, I want to put myself in a state of mind where I'm literally fighting for this squat to change my body, which is going to require me doing something that I don't normally do all day, which is to really push myself, to really feel the burn when it starts burning, to go even harder when it's burning. And so I put myself in my grandma's shoes. Like, you know, I know when she, like, her arm fell asleep and all she wanted to do was just do this and just go to the side. And she'd really be like trying, you know? And so I just kind of like put myself in that state of like, what would it, I actually have the ability to push myself. What if I actually really had to? You know, so that's just been kind of like the fuel that and she just passed away recently. So I think that's why I'm still, you know, kind of able to like embody that state of mind where you're just like literally fighting for it. So yeah, so you need to, like, when you're working out, I really want to encourage you to maximize the workout by altering your state, whether it's putting on, like my trainer, he said he puts on rock music, like this, like just crazy rock music that's just like, rah! You know, for me, that probably wouldn't work. I might try it, you know, just to see, but I don't know if I could do that consistently. Like maybe I could do that once a month just to like really put on the heavy metal and go hard, just to switch it up, you know. But for me, it's like you want to embody something, you know. So I'm like looking at the trees, I'm remembering my grandma pushing, you know, really hard. And then our thing was butterflies and hummingbirds. Butterflies and hummingbirds. And so I just was like looking at the surrounding and was like, this is what I need. I just need to embody this whole moment and put it into this workout. So you need to figure out what that is for you, whether it's you're doing that, you know, embodying your, you know, thinking about your family, thinking about your kids, thinking about, you know, the person that you want to be in a year from now. Just figure out something that's going to help you alter your state and put you almost like an out-of-body experience for those few seconds of pushing through those last moments. You could do one of those, you know, like a lot of times too, people will do like 10, like okay, we're gonna do 3 sets of 10. And then you do the 3 sets of 10 and you're like not even out of breath. Like that is an indicator that you need to be pushing yourself harder. And if you're gonna be working out, like you might as well maximize that 20 minutes. Like people have shredded bodies that really only get it in for 20 to 30 minutes a day. And maybe work out 4 times a week, because those 30 minutes, they're literally like checked out of reality and like they're checked into an altered state of just really pushing themselves. So I kind of feel like that's how it was like when I used to be a dancer. I actually want to get into dancing again just for my soul. And number one, for my soul, it makes it happy. Number two, number two is it's a great workout. But I think that's what I used to do when I was dancing. I used to be a dancer for an Arena 2 football team, and we would dance for 2.5 hours. You know how long football games are? And we would dance, we'd be standing there for 2.5 hours. We'd have to keep moving, keep the crowd up, and you know, you're the energy, part of the energy. And when I think back, I'm like, how did I do that for 2.5 hours? But it's because I was in an altered state, you know, like I would just be like out there, you know, and then you see the lights, you see the audience, you know, the football team's running around there, everyone's suited up. And it was just like the whole energy of that. And I think I was just in an altered, not really consciously thinking about it, but an altered state to be able to do that for 2.5 hours consistently. You know, every single time there was a timeout, every single time in between each down, you know, and there's like a little like 15-second pause where they're like setting up for the next play. We'd have to be moving our body. And then in between that, we're standing there. You know, so you're still standing. So it was almost like a HIIT cardio workout the whole time. Anyways, I really want to encourage you, just because I'm fresh out of my workout, I want to encourage you to maybe think of something that can alter your state of mind and really get you in a state of mind to push yourself to the next level, just for 8 minutes, just for 7 minutes, just for 3 minutes of the workout. Even if like the 30 minutes you have an average workout, but somewhere like in that 30 minutes you were able to really kind of just touch a level of pushing yourself past where you're comfortable, then that was a win. That was a win for you know, kind of tapping into pushing yourself into to the next level, and getting yourself in an altered state. So, you know, just something I thought about and something I talked to my trainer about. And it made sense when he was like, I just get myself mad. So I might use my grandma for a while, and then something else might be what I kind of like use to alter my state and push myself to the next level. Because also you want to get very clear on who you want to be in the next year, next 5 years, next 10 years. And you just want to start going toward that direction. You want to start going toward that direction. So it's almost like a boat. Like if you just tip the boat, like even a percentage of 1 degree, just like just 0.001, like you just turn the tip like that, from here like that, it'll start to go into a whole different direction. And so that's what you want to do. You don't want to stay on the same path if you're trying to get to the next level for yourself, right? So those little moments where you push yourself that one time when it really burned, you know, and it's like, do what you got to do. You know, if you go to the gym, which I'm learning that this is like a thing. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have this. Maybe I've had it and didn't necessarily realize it was what I'm about to say. Is like gym anxiety. Like people will go to the gym, especially beginners, and like literally have anxiety about like, because you know, it's like there's machines everywhere. Everybody's like getting it in. You know, people that are like really zoned out and super confident in the gym, they're just like hammering out their workouts, and you're like, ooh, okay, I don't know if I can do that. And then you kind of like go to another corner, and then like ironically the corner that you go to, somebody like randomly wants to work out next to you, and you're like, dude, I like came to this corner to like be by myself and like get myself in the zone over here, but now they're next to you, and you're like, do a couple workouts. And then so after I randomly came across a YouTube video about it, and I started to notice like, oh wow, like there really is people that are like doing, like that are going through this gym anxiety. So you might want to like, if that's a thing too, you might want to acknowledge that. And I think I used to have that when I started first going to the gym, because I was a dancer, so I never really had to like stay in shape by like doing workouts and getting on a treadmill, because dancing in it of itself was the workout. And then of course I would be doing the 2.5 hour dance routines, and then we had practice 3 times a week, so it was like 4 times a week for 2 hours each time. So I was having 2-hour full-on intense dance routines, and you know you have to like get it down, so you have to do it over and over and over, and then you have to like work up your endurance to get through the 2 hours. So it just, I didn't have to think about working out. I was just like doing it through dancing. And so when I started to have to go to the gym, when I stopped dancing, I was like, you know, I don't know what to work on. I didn't really know how to push myself. I didn't know, like, I just was lost in there. So if you feel like that's a thing for you, you might want to like research that. I don't really have too much to say about gym anxiety other than like do what you got to do to get yourself comfortable, or maybe like go super early in the morning or super late in the evening, or you know, maybe like go to a location that is like not a busy location, or maybe start to get used to like doing at-home workouts, and then you can translate those over into the gym workouts, and you're like, okay, well I already do this at home, so I feel confident. Like do what you have to do. But I was watching something, and one of the girls, she had this gorgeous body, super shredded, and she was like, I'm in the gym all the time and I still have it. So, you know, kind of random, just popped in my head right now, but you might want to like get that figured out if you feel like you have that. I feel like I might have moments of like, I wouldn't say gym anxiety. I can't honestly say that I'm there with that, but I would say there's definitely times where I'm uncomfortable when it's busy. When it's busy, I can't really zone out like I like to. So yeah, I'm gonna head home, obviously get cleaned up, start my day, and I just want to encourage you to move your body today. Get a good 10-minute workout in, get a good 15-minute workout in, anything, walking upstairs, walking outside. I've also incorporated walking after every single meal. So whether that's walking around your house, if you work out at home, walking right on the outside of your house, walking back and forth from the kitchen to the living room, whatever you got to do, move your body right after you eat. It really helps with your digestion and helps with your 10,000 steps for the day. Obviously, if you go to a job, you know, it's kind of a little bit easier to go walk down the hall. If you have to go to the go to the bathroom where you have a 15-minute break, you know, use that whole 15-minute break to walk. So just want to encourage you to move your body, drink a lot of water, and again, like, subscribe, share, all that cool stuff. Hello. And, you know, I'm going to be hopping on live consistently. And even if it's like this right after a workout where like hair's sweated out, everything's crazy, but this is reality. This is in the moment reality of what it's like to consistently go after the body that you see for yourself, the lifestyle that you see for yourself. This is what it is in the moment. So, all right, tap in with me soon. Again, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.